Still experimenting and trying to get bugs out of things, but everything's working alright out here as I speak right now, and just thought I'd go live and see if anybody notices this and gives me a little feedback or not. If not, no big deal. Just getting down to the end of my chisel operations, but I might have to go do something for a neighbor of mine that's had a recurrence of his cancer problems, and he might lose his farm due to somebody living at this farm wanting his higher rent, but the guy that wants higher rent doesn't own it. So I gotta help a neighbor keep his farm alive for another year. That's kind of my idea, so he doesn't lose it to somebody else. And while he's sick, that's pretty sad in my book. So I'm just kind of cruising along, letting the GPS drive right now, so it gives me a little bit of time to face you and talk. But I had to slow down a little bit. This used to be like 4 different fields that I'm in, and it's all one big one now, so you can still feel the crossroads from when we farmed portions of it a different direction, and find the old end rows and stuff, and all kinds of good stuff. Some of my sunshades down here. It's getting a little bright in here. Yeah, hopefully that. But that's part of it, so see if you guys can take a view of something else. My GPS screen, not running it too hard. It's actually dried out. My tires are almost somewhat clean now. It was muddier than crap the last 2-3 days. It sprinkled rain on me this morning, and the temperature took about a 15-degree drop from 7 a.m. to about 11, and I ate lunch. It was quite a bit different. We had a cold front come in and cool us off, but the wind's blowing, which is good for this sunshine. We'll get some of this moisture to evaporate. When I get done with all this, it'll be perfect going again, of course, but oh well. At least it's done. And it has time to air out before I can come back over and put the anhydrous application on. This is the thinking. We'll probably be running more than one machine doing that just to get everything done with the acreage we have. And if we got to do something for somebody else, I got to have another one out. So, and I will meet with a salesman tomorrow on Kubota tractor deal and see his numbers and sign off or compare it to a T7210 New Holland. So you guys got any comments about the Kubota versus New Holland thing? Let me know what you think. I understand a couple things. Kubota is only a 4-cylinder versus a 6.7 liter 6-cylinder, which is actually, compared to this tractor I'm in, would be a small block version. This is an 8.7 Iveco. Pretty much the same engine. And no, it's not a Cummins. You Cummins nuts need to get this through your damn brains that back in the late 90s when CNH Industrial came to be, it was a joint venture between Fiat and Cummins and created the 6.7 liter for both companies that now offer that engine and use it. So you Cummins guys, yeah, it is a Cummins version, but there also is a Iveco year version of it. At one time, the blocks are that close anymore, but a 6.7 Iveco would pull a 6.7 Cummins backwards probably. And the emissions thing on the Iveco is better than the Cummins. So you guys want to refute and argue with me on it? Go ahead. But these Ivecos don't have DPFs on them to do a regen. They just squirt exhaust fluid through it. And as far as the regens go on the new case tractors and the New Hollands, it's a passive deal, so they're still not shoving fuel through it to gain the heat to burn out the DPF, particulate filter as it's known. And this thing here, diesel exhaust fluid consumption is 26 gallons of fuel. So if you do your numbers, you're within 2% of your fuel economy is what you should be on any exhaust fluid consumption to the fuel economy. Even with on-road vehicles, that's their claim to fame, is 2% of your fuel economy would be the exhaust fluid consumption. And I'm buying my exhaust fluid for about $1.48 a gallon, if memory serves, compared to most places that are $1 to $2 higher on the given. And do not run to a truck stop and buy it. Buy it packaged. Yeah, packaged gallon jugs or whatever are going to run you more money, but you're getting your gallon. The U.S. Department of Agriculture does not certify exhaust fluid pumps at truck stops or any type of gas station whatsoever, so you're held at whatever they feel like setting the damn pump at. So figure that out. I went and filled a jug up one time and paid for 50 gallons, but I didn't get 50 gallons. That was my discovery as to they don't enforce it. And it didn't do me any good to complain because they don't care. Oh, take your name and number and we'll give you a call as soon as we figure something out. Never heard back. I did hear at one point in time there was some lawsuits going back and forth in some states, but you know, that's major big trucking firms probably got the power and the people to fight. Buy your exhaust fluid in a true measured form. Don't buy it at a truck stop because most of them are screwing you. You're not getting the gallons and the price as advertised. Forgive the shakiness. I slowed down, but it's just can only do so much. Those rolling baskets back there work all right. Not the best thing, not the worst. They do help. Farmers' rolling baskets. They got mud scrapers in them to keep them with their Landalls or whoever else makes a rolling type of basket attachment. So yeah, and that's my telltale there. The front assist. Active and automatic working power shift mode. It shifts on its own. You set your speed, it does the rest. Gears up and down about 3 or 4 gears depending on what you're doing or pulling. Get into a hard pull, you'll hear it and watch it shift itself down automatically. My steering wheel creaks a little bit. I gotta work on that some more. And I do have a tractor mat in here, and look at the dealership name, Johnson Tractor. Those tractor mats are nice. I just squirted some pop all over myself and the floor a while ago. Yeah, saves the carpet. Down through these ditches here, it's rough. A lot of ditches this year from all the rains. climb this next hill, she'll gear down and grunt and spin. Well, it's gonna lug it. Yeah, it wasn't pulling that hard. I'm running 4.5 miles an hour, and I use about 70 to 90% of my power. I'm averaging about 7 gallons an hour is what I burn, and my tank's at about half fuel, 80 gallons. So no. If I got one view, welcome and thank you. I appreciate it. She'll downshift again. Stop. If I can hold it there. There she goes. Then it'll gear itself back up and throttle back down. See, I got all my buttons there. That's the automatic front assist, and that's my automatic power shift. Auto steer button. Raise and lower the 3-point on that knob. Or you can do it with the buttons once you set it, up or down. These are presets. You can preset engine speeds with these, 1 or 2 different presets. Implements that have the ISO plug on them, they'll automatically change their depth for conditions. I don't do that with this. That's your automatic differential lock, and that is differential lock on, and that is front assist always on. And then if I open up this armrest, I got a bunch more buttons, programmable things for sequences, PTO, ride control, automatic sensing PTO. Basically, I can change a 540 or the 1000 shaft out, and it'll automatically figure it out and adjust the speed. Then my hydraulic controls is 1 through 4 right there. Each one of these has a timer on them. You can run them on time or set them for time or pressure or however you want, or you can shut the time or not. I got it running on time about 4 seconds up and about 5. And this is your throttle. You slow down, you pull it back, and it gears itself down. Push it forward, and it speeds itself back up and gears itself back up. So, that's a little explanation, I guess. I do have a foot throttle for it too. PTO switch is right here. Your usual stuff. Heating and air conditioning, automatic air conditioning, wipers, rear wipers, power mirrors, defrost. You can shut off all your hydraulics, auto steer shut off, strobe lights, cigarette lighter plugs, and then I got outlets down here for, that's a power port, and more monitor type plugs for whatever you want to plug in. It's also the cab there without having to open the window. So I got monitor brackets up here, one there, passenger seat, cubby hole with my spare forks and napkins in it for my lunch, my 40,000 pound tow strap under all my garbage back there in the bag. The black box down there is the PTO shafts. That's it. But anyways, I guess I should get my ass back in gear here and get back to work. Thanks for watching, everybody, anybody, and comment, rate, subscribe. And we'll see what else we can throw at you. Have a good one. Bye.